light to steal life. It is an anti-life program. It's moving from current-based life to silicon-based life to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit. And
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We got protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no posses. Spola, worshiping pedophiles, wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher, no am I some pastor or preacher. Was released represent with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the beach cuffs, realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Nah, bro. Come on. You almost there, bro. You almost there. Survive. Here we go. I do it dance for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fat to just slide out. Blue sky but high ground. A crown slash helmet. So my aircraft still spit. Can't be tied down or even seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked that caused my hand, I dealt it. Felt it vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. We bust off of some ice and veil shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for Mars, just a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit. To a fly though, haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the still hand, but with Hiller man. It's not Cypress Hill, I'm Turtle Sheet. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow, I set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to standards, I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bra. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm dated space ace of y'all. Buster stuck in the case, face off. off. After the shape, the state is a fake, a fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing the step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel, I'm a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A crystal paralyzed with your fans get. The world's in perils, what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of the pie. I don't want to go for the faster. I go for you niggas that think it's all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas and crackers can't stand me. You niggas that know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people and old people too. Mostly black people, I'm talking to you.
Sure. Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is fine or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the sci-fi. Third eye game, cyclops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying die ops. From the skybox, you got scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some real ones. Some of our folks are still dumb. Death and blast to the fact that blood, we gon' have this real show. Warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out. They keep us engaged, vacate or rage. This is played out. Who's of a dying society should have been disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, COVID no issue. Could've loaded in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who knows who.
Can't even see. Get out of here. I've never seen this before.
Yellow, white, red, brown, black.
I've never seen this before. Crazy.
Ain't foolish, nobody speaks. Yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat.
Let's go get started. More down.
Holy, and my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that
I'm gonna move into the truck.
The oppressors, the only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure. We're moving into the truck, guys. I'm gonna put this up. Just hold on for a second. You can hear me. That means I'm out of distance. I'm gonna lay right here. I'm gonna slide in the truck. I gotta run into town. Even though it's gonna rain, I still gotta run into town. I hope they don't have to come back through a flood. Jesus, Christmas. I don't know. I might not go into town. I gotta pick this shit up. I really ain't got nothing to spend, really. I need gas to travel, you know? So long, guys. Oh, wonder what. It's gonna rain. It says it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Well, I'm doing this shit. There goes the wind. Yeah. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, shit. We might not even get hit. Well, I don't know. It looks like it's right overhead. You can't make this shit up. Holy shit. All right, I got to do something right quick. Just hold your horses, man. Let me grab this hammer. That's what's it for? It ain't supposed to be long, but hopefully it moves away to get cool air. We started getting cool air for a minute, but I gotta bring the start down of the wind. I'm more or less worried about the winds than I am about all the other stuff. I should have said it before, but I was hoping it passed. It looks like it might not. Howdy, how y'all doing? I'll get the mic in a minute. Heck yeah. Even the snakes are scared to come under there. I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna set up in the truck over here. Besides that, you guys can't be seeing my good. You know, you got a bunch of homosexuals trying to push an agenda and brainwash people to believing in something. Because you got a bunch of idiots who want to do violence, fake violence, so they're paid. I don't know if Soros anymore, but Zionists to make stupid things. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. Let me put this my blower. I can't let the motor get wet because it's got showing copper. And let me get the jig. Let me get the jig and the speaker. Come back and get this crap. I got the German bloodline. That's not the German, but it's not a 57 I know German beer. Can't nobody tell me anything about German beer. Nobody. I should have you down. Well, I didn't even think about the tea might have thought about it, but it would have been a good thing. But it would have to be a table that we could take up all the time. When we get down there, we'll do a lot of building. I was thinking if we get down there, we see how everything looks. We all get together and see if we can build like a little hangout spot just for, you know, because I don't like being under people, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot. I really don't. I like keeping doing my thing. All right, let's turn the AC on. Damn, it's 110. Well, it's not 110, y'all. It's in my truck, 110 in my truck. All right. All right, just give me a second, guys. Yeah, I'm a person that dreams, but I'm a big dreamer. You know, I'm not little time, and I don't share everything because you share everything, people get to fantasizing, and that's not dreaming. Fantasizing and halftime, those are the ones that don't hardly do shit. Yeah, or they work at, you know, whatever. Like I'm the type of person, like I know certain things got to get done, but I also know my body. But too many injuries. You know what I mean? Too many injuries. But most people didn't have. I'm not talking about getting shot in the mouth and all the other stuff. I'm talking about I will get some MIG wire so I can weld and show you guys how to MIG weld, but it costs too much. I was online looking it up. I don't have that right now. You know, in 6-7 months, man, I'll have about an extra $800-900 from things that I've been taking care of for a long time. One bill and about a lot of other things that go on. So that'll be extra $800-900 in my account. It'd be like having an extra $1,000 to play with. Man, about 8-9 months, something like that. I wasn't expecting to be here for another like 4 or 5 years, but I'm not saying it to have y'all like suicide. No, it's just things that I'm not even gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about racism right now. So when you get people beyond a certain point, I don't know. Let me climb up in here. Walk here. Oh, that feels good. Hey, I got my Eco, the Mini. All I'm gonna do is my little shaver, charge my phone up, charge my tablet up. I can play my TV on it, but that's it. I have a generator coming where I could power this house for like 12 hours with that generator. But in there, I got to get Dynamat and peppercore so I can have the exhaust coming out, not beside the plastic pipes with the gray and white water. But the exhaust coming out. So next month when I get my diesel heater, I can put that. I want to put a little compartment. When I put this up in the back of the truck, oh, you're gonna have to come and help me, bring the sons. It's just me and T, and the thing's kind of heavy, and we're not trying to mess our backs up. And then he would come, but he had surgery, and he's gonna be down for almost a year, surgery on his shoulder. But when everything is, I'm getting ready to start building the shelves, right? So it's gonna be like I have to insulate that part too, so it's gonna raise it an inch. And so I have to get some more quarter panel. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know, if it wasn't for the 30 days, if I had like 2 or 3 months, 2 months, like, all right, just have the basics down, let's cover it, and then transport it and get all my supply and all the wood. That's what I really want to do anyway. But anyhow, I wanted to show you a couple more things I did this morning. And I was getting ready to, on this side, and the rain's coming from this way. Usually it's coming from like New Mexico, Phoenix and stuff like that, or Texas, Cali. But this time it's coming from like the north, I guess north. That's what we say, way we face when we're doing our thing. It's a biggie. It looked like a damn tornado anywhere. Anyway, it's coming from there. And when like that, it means it's going to hit. And I'm looking around and I'm watching clouds in the skies go dark, getting dark. You know how they do that ominous whatever, right? But I wanted to show you guys, and I wanted to get that side paneling up. And I strengthened it up to the point where I can climb on the top, and I got to climb up there, and I got to do some cutting with the jig, and then mark up the other part. And it's at a little angle. Like, everything is not perfect. I mean, as far as plywood doesn't come as you think, because it's coming through a big mill, laid out, rolled out. That 2.5 inch from 5 millimeter kit, I don't know what's that from. And I measured it on both sides. Now it could be a little bit because of where I framed that is a little off, because I don't care about that perfect lineup. It's not 2.5 inches. I'm sitting there going, I got this up there. It's straight. What is this? But on the one side, it is straight to cut. And on the other side, it's straight to cut. So that means that plywood is not straight, but you know what I mean? Like, don't tell me I got to start measuring the freaking plywood. It's no problem to work with, but it's like, people, come on. So I got to climb my big 200-pound behind up there. And I'm going to build the shower frame. Plywood on top where the foam's going to go. I'm actually going to spray that, and then we can build around it. Styrofoam, so I need 2 more. And they're like $13 a piece. And instead it got hot. Now I was hoping you guys didn't just run and jump. Yeah, if people are quick that leave, and like I said 110 degrees in here, you would figure. And even though I turned the AC on, it's taking a minute. I could have put the little thing in front of the window, but the sun has got a cloud blocking. It's just hot in here, so it's cooling off. But anywho, I just wanted to give y'all a little update. I would walk y'all around, but I just hope the rain comes. It's supposed to come and hit and leave. And more than enough time. It doesn't have to be dry for me to work in there. And I need to get up on top, like I stated, but I need to build the shower. And I got the wood and everything in there. All I got to do is cut it up. I'm going to use the nail gun, and boom, boom, boom together. I'm not going to screw it together. Just get everything in the right position in case I got to change something. And once it's right where I need it, then I'll go ahead and install it for purpose. I want to cover it because Walmart has these I'm going to use those for the time being. These nice little stick things they're like carpet, And so while I'm working in there, I can be in there barefoot. I don't have to worry about nails and all that kind of stuff and bugs because I'm going to be. I got to get 2 more cans of spray foam. I don't have enough for all that either. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Yet I'll make it work. You know what I mean? And yeah, still people still send me fiat. I'm not going crazy. You know, I'm not going to go crazy. You know, it works out. You know what I mean? You got, you know, this is easy to be positive for me. It's not like it's a big complicated thing. It's not. Yet I just want to get it closed in and really blow it out. So I'm gonna blow it out. It's gonna be a few more times. And then silicone on the bottom part. I got to get the clear. I just got the white and the other clear. It was 3/4 full, but the back end busted out. It's the heat. Like that's a waste, you know. 1697, man. And it sounds like small numbers, but when you're doing this stuff, right? We wasted thousands of dollars up there, man. That's why we're gonna destroy it, man. We're gonna leave it right there, destroy it and leave it. Snakes and everything. We don't care. Yet I want to close it in, and that's what we're looking at doing, building the counters. But I want y'all to watch, and I can set it up in the inside so you can watch me measuring and building the counter up, going through any formalities that may exist and stuff like that. Oh, Max, you're gonna blow that box down. Anyway, let me put this back up, okay, so I can slide the seat up for it, and it should stay pretty cool. I got my little disability thing right there. I know. Old man stuff, right? I was in here last night. I could have been in there, but it was raining and it was lightning and thunder. It's so bad. I was like, okay, I ain't got no lightning out over here. I know how it works with lines and stuff. And I was like, man, that damn thing hit and that animal started pop. What? I'm being world of hate. What? Be like, oh, PTSD. Damn. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about racism. I went on Westside, brought me, introduced me. Y'all saw in the live, you mentioned it. This guy, Red Phoenix, whatever. I like this content, and I like his approach. And he's not wrong. I'm probably gonna share a couple of his videos. Yeah, my issue is it's not because I got part of little Costa Rican. That's the nigga side. It ain't like what y'all think. Okay, original bloodline. That's a lot of bloodline. Don't get it twisted because people are light and dark. See, and I need people to learn this, man. I know it's hard to accept things, especially when you're a little aggravated. Oh man, my coffee. What's wrong with that mug, huh? Oh, and my filter. I gotta get this thing set up. And I was like, you know, I like that stuff. And I will always make corrections when people communicate because, you know, damn it, I got it way down here, my goofy self. Because words are spells, my apologies. Okay? And we cast. This is what we do when we're communicating, we call it talking. All right? We're casting. And words are coming out. And if we want casting spells, then why do people get all, you know, nigga moment? You know, I don't want to fight. Right? Do this. And we say peer pressure. Well, what's the initiation of the peer pressure? A subject, something you see or something that you are aware of, and then somebody pushing you. Push, cast, right? So words are spells that we cast with each other all the time. You dig what I'm saying? Anyone who says they're a crayon color that they're, yeah, well, you know, but the thing is, when you know most people do it in ignorance, you can't sit there and build on the supposium of what you've been educated in, which is further hate. I'm attempting to get y'all to stop fucking judging because you're not judges. Are you listening? You are not judges. And I ain't talking about these fraudulent fuck monkeys. who sit up there in the podiums over everybody, all right? Like the League of fucking Doom, all right? You're not judges. And we do it because it's convenient to our ignorance. We look for the bad. I could dig if we were out there. Are you aware that if we came together, we could create our own police force? Absolutely, but people don't know this. We can uniform up, write our protocols based on law with no stipulation otherwise, and make sure people are vigorously taught that. Instead of like the bastards running around in racist ideology utilized by AIPAC and the Zionists, who are put out there in secret orders. You saw the one in North Carolina where the guy was choking the guy out, trying to kill him. He couldn't find a more comfortable way and shoot pull the trigger, whatever. And finally, somebody went and knocked him beside his head, and they went to stopping him. Well-deserved ass kicking. I think it should have been a death penalty, myself. Like the one cop jumping out the car with his brass knuckles. Like that should be on sight. Fuck that costume when it's not respected. Fuck it when they say law enforcement and they're not enforcing law. Racism is stipulated by those who have not done, accomplished, or meaningful anything. I'm sitting there saying, why is it that more and more melanated people don't become police officers? Well, you got plenty of them. They get indoctrinated and become just as fucking stupid. And the ones who shout it out, you don't hear about it in the lying-ass media. I'm surprised y'all not choking them motherfuckers out when you see them on the bus or whatever. But regardless of that, I'm not saying act on violence. That's not what I'm pushing. I'm talking about all these emotions, the spell casting and everything else. Why are y'all just like going around like it's a fucking lobotomy? I had a friend of mine, a truck driver. He said, "Y'all saw your video. You're right. It is the police probably doing it, and most people are aware. Are the fucking feds doing anything? At least the good guys? Absolutely not." But what I wanted to say is, with all this deportation shit, how about deport them fucking racist ass Cubans down in Florida? It's Seminole, not Cuban Nation, motherfuckers. How about get these crackers and these Mexicans up off our land on the island? They weren't there. California wasn't part of Mexico. This is a Louisiana Purchase. That wasn't the Gulf of fucking Mexico. They know it. That's why they want to call it the Gulf of America. I showed the maps. I already proved it. I even had a couple of Mexican homies, right? They were like, "Oh, damn. Oh, they call me because they're Muslims." They said, "Caliph, we know that." I said, "Well, make sure people know. They can't reach everybody." The Pope, the pontiff of the Pope, gray and white, black, gray, the Zionists, all of them are one and the fucking same. You know? I'm not here to blow, y'all can see that on 1,000 different, even their people are saying that stuff. I think they're doing it to laugh in your face, like, "Hey, what you gonna do about it?" I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All right, yeah, let's go ahead and break that off. We don't need this yet. Well, I have two different ones, but I like to keep these separate. I don't have to keep it covered, which I can use any one of the covers for it, as you can see. See? I got a couple of them. I was going through, pulling them out, see how long. I have to order some more, so that way I want to have like 2-3 years supply. For the time being, I'm gonna keep the biological gases and stuff on here. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. Shit. Oh, my goofy self. Shit. Get your ass on there. It's supposed to be where it flips around on the big part. Oh, okay, there we go. Push it down. Oh God, that thing's hard. This one's strong, y'all. It's strong. Okay, because it got to be airtight to have it on now. I could run with one, but I've got a bunch of these, so I could change one out at a time. So I'm gonna I can run with one, but if I want to jog with it on, I'm gonna need both of them. Okay, that right there. Oh, this is not the one I can screw in. I'll put on the other one. I got it over there, and I want to have this for the time being, unless something else pops off. Come on, come on, dude. All right, see, airtight. My head's already ready to go in there. All right. It shouldn't take that long. I don't sit here and practice like I should. I'm actually going to keep one on right now because one for me is good, actually. And I can put that even on the side, but I'm just going to leave this closed up, airtight. Okay. Put this back in the bag, always ready. I gotta get that little, what you call it, to clean the lens. Now, talking about racism, why is it that we're not deporting fucking racists? In all this time, knowing that government, the hijack, how they were created. Somebody said, what do you mean? Racists were created. There are books on it that their people wrote. So I guess they wanted to tell the truth in the last 5 years. I don't know. But they were created. It's not a real thing. But they move on it because they think that they're losing something in their great country and it's not their country. I mean, in order to have a people more deplorable, you have to create a situation and then make sure that you qualify it. And that's what they did. They qualified it with every whitewash lie. And some are learning it and still want to deny it. You know, even the damn Jesus, they want to kill Arabs because, and yet there were never no Ashkenazi fucking fake Zionist Jews over there. But all of a sudden it's okay because they're stupid or they took a secret thing like they're going to make something. Man, please. Need my spit bottle. If you start reading about the lynchings and you start looking for the women, and really look at the background of them. I mean, with all biasness, I mean, I know a lot of people don't want to do that. They don't want to really push like learning these individuals. Now, I was overseas when I learned about a lot of these women because they had some different things. They still had postcards. You can get up in the morbid museums and stuff. I was walking around looking at the lynchings of our people, especially the pregnant sister. And then the grandmother, the FBI motherfuckers murdered before they became the FBI when J. Edgar Hoover came in. That nigga. And they broke her neck. Beat her to death. There's no, you can't repay that but other than fucking blood as far as I'm concerned on your soul. But it's not for us for the moment. And we're being very, very laid back with all, because we have a lot of stupid Negroes running around doing some, well, it's less than 1% doing some really dumb shit. But there's a lot of brothers who are getting to the point, like preachers with guns. And look, we got a lot of veterans, like special forces, that ODA, we got some of every fucking thing. And we got people who are child soldiers who are tired of seeing the shit too, who stand with us. That's why I'm saying racism is a scourge when you look at the Pels, because they really don't know on the other side. They think they know. It's like they think they know. They don't know truth. They get squashed the fuck out. And then with us, it ain't about biting black. We're always attempting to get along with these fuck monkeys. I say the time now is to stop. Now I know ex-racists, and they hate that they used to watch them beating their girlfriends, and you never hear about it. They hate the fact that they were even in that. Now, I'm talking about if I was let one would come over here, he'd be on TikTok. He got them sending him threats, and he's like, "I'm gonna come the fuck on through," because he got a whole lot of people ex-racists, and they bang on them because to them they're pussies. And they hate us. But their excuse to learn Brazilian jiu-jitsu, nigga jiu-jitsu, is MMA. All our shit. We'll use their stuff against them to the man, nigga, please. That's what the Zionists want. And you would think that the racists would rise above the occasion. But they're fucking stupid. And no, I know I said, but melanated, well, black motherfuckers are dumb. But melanated people can never be racist. Listen to me. Never. We can be the fucking antigen. We can never be racist. So any of them dumb monk fucktards come along, well, y'all racist, shut the fuck up. I came and said the first motherfuckers that were lynched were the people who weren't with that shit. They weren't with the truth and being taught that bullshit. They saw it all and they were against it. So what they do, they killed them and had them lynched with lies by fuck-ass Bolshevik, dumbass peckerwood women. Why do you think so many Ukrainians went on the side of Russia to fight Ukraine? They don't show you that, do they? We got American Negroes that found their way to Russia to fight the motherfuckers who were well-trained and fought for them damn 20-year war. And they some bad motherfuckers. They ain't telling you that. I got 3 videos of Americans getting their ass handed to them. I'm talking about KGB like assaulting motherfucking take them out team. And some who tried to get away from the fight being taken out by Ukrainians. Out of ammo, and they go, oh, no, pop, pop, pop. Racism's real, yo. All of a sudden, the melanated cops, regardless of fake-ass ethnicity, always attempting to prove it. Exactly. And we're the reason why they even came over here and got the fucking job. With their dumb-ass selves. You know? Some individuals, they have to have a crutch to hold on to. You know what I mean? A crutch is what keeps you from the reason why I'm reading a lot of the Torah and stuff like that. I need y'all to have good guidance. I don't need you to hear me. I am like a guy stone, but I need you to hear the story I have to tell. More than that, the puzzle pieces and what I see in my dream, what I feel. I need to get y'all there. Even though I run around playing around and acting silly most of the time, that's because I have to keep a childlike heart, a youngling heart. I have to keep that thing that they want the most from you. You know, when I was walking around, so I had this carbon filter. Well, I used to be a carbon filter in here, right? That was in between this, right? It went up inside this carbon filter. It goes up in here. And so I said, well, you know what? If I'm going to wear this, because everybody's getting all them shots, that's the only reason why I wore it, because all the people, the idiots were getting all the jabby jabs, right? I said, I'm going to make one. I'm going to have one. Well, somebody I know sewed it up, but I'm going to have one that actually works, filtering out some shit. And that helped my lungs, y'all. So cotton, fleece, or linen, and carbon filter that fit right up in there. And I would put it on, and this has been in the sun, 100-degree temperature. It's probably brittle right now. And it was strong on my face. Actually went this way. And every time I look at the flag, she did that because I'm, that patriotic shit. I could have had it with Calvin and Hobbes, goddamn Ren and Stimpy or some shit. Charlie Brown, doing, the sliding on it, dancing with the goddamn Charlie Brown with the baby powder, because they put the baby powder down with their slippery ass Buster Browns. I mean, I could have had like that on it, but anyway. No jokes right now. I'm gonna be serious. I need y'all to have a light heart. I need y'all to laugh. And racism and all that shit, it robs you of it. And it makes them think that they're serious and everybody else is playing when that's not the case. All the reading and studying I've done, and the things I've heard, what I've come across, I'm not saying it's all factual. I mean, racists to me are just stupid mother suckers, you know? Just dumbass motherfuckers in whatever creed. But we need our people. They don't have to sound monotone and all. Hey, look at here what I've presented. Oh, this hood. No. They can still sound, and not hood. That I hate that term, because that's something that's whenever I hear a motherfucker say, yeah, that sounds hood, motherfucker, you talking with one of our goddamn backgrounds. We have a multitude of different sounds. We're the only ones. That's how fucking great you are. We're the only ones. And everyone else emulates us. Whether it's from fucking Louisiana all the way up to Canada, all the way down to the motherfucking southern, it don't matter. Even our people, when they speak Espanol. It's harmonic, it's rhythmic. It's a frequency. And they need that dead. You know, the young brother, I guess he's back with his mom, working on his stuff, whatever was going on. You know, converting the plastic into fuel. And he has other inventions. I'm grateful that he exists. But he's still got the wrong circle around him. It's only a matter, it's not a fucking when. I mean, if, it's a when, excuse me. Remember the pale skinned guy that came out? Created the hydrogen car to run on water? That's nothing new that was hidden. We did that long ago. It's like the electric car and electric scooter. We did all that. Hell, we invented the electric roller coaster, the electric monorail. Like, and people are worried about some dumbass racists. We're the original militias. They're in the stories. There have been plethora of books, the Confederacy, all that. But when you have a targeted group, the George Orwellian factor to rewrite history, to consummate a fucked up relationship that should have never existed, when you implement that stuff, people buy into it and they only look for the ugly. You know what I mean? Look at that melanated truck driver and them motherfuckers, and then the motherfucker with the gun, they flip the truck over. And there's so many others. And now you got a dumbass Hindu on our soil choking that boo-boo shit. I done warned y'all motherfuckers. And I got people who Hindu married, and they're like, oh, no, don't do it. See, we're not like you goofies eating everybody, spitting in the food, eating all that bullshit full of fucking worms and shit. Talking about yogarashi and all that other shit. We break your asses up. And we'll break your asses up, so please, don't get involved, because you're part of the fucking problem and then get that damn go. Theosophy and theosophical and all the other bullshit. Those thick ass flea head having mother bathing in human ashes. Yeah, man, it's nasty. Talking about it's holy. What the fuck kind of holy is that? But anyway, I'm not here to come bask and talk about that. But you will not come on this soil and further disrespect our fucking people. Everything y'all turning out, you and the Chinese, is poor fucking quality. Everything that we turned out back in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, and 50s, 60s, and 70s was nothing but the motherfucking best quality. Even these Japanese, Asian, whatever the fuck chip cars is garbage. Let's get back to the way we built cars, straight 6 V8s and all that other shit. Let's get back to our carburetors, our pistons. Let's get back to the simple fucking things, our air conditioner. Let's get back to the way it fucking was and pour our shit instead of all this hyped up shit so they can control, turn it off, listen, and zap you while you're sitting in your fucking cars. Convenience? Convenience got your asses in the motherfucking jam, don't it, people? And you racists right there with, oh man, we're building 55 Chevys, we built the killer tank, and we got other shit that nobody know about because, you know, privilege. For those of you who are not first, second generation running around wearing our motherfucking flag, let me help you out with some dumb son bitches. We don't give a fuck if you call yourself Russian Christian or whatever the fuck order you belong to, well trained. It don't mean a motherfucking thing. I'm only saying this because I've seen enough. Yeah, I've seen enough. I'd advise y'all to change your fucking, I'm advising you to change your fucking direction. That's all the fuck I'm gonna say. And get with the motherfucking game and know what the fuck needs to happen. Or with your little vain ass threats, listen to our country music because you got a bunch of motherfuckers playing our shit, singing it don't mean a goddamn thing. That was the first thing to go satanic. Our bluegrass talking about Jesus all the goddamn day. Whatever happened to I go away. And that's not even African. Stupid motherfuckers don't know nothing. I know the 4th and 5th generation motherfuckers, you incubated offspring. Your mammies and pappies at that time knew exactly who the fuck we were. And are. Racism is the crutch that fucks everything up. And it's and you know what's fucked up? They're not even less than 1% of 1% of a fucking percent in media are controlling the narrative. They're putting out there exactly what these fuck monkeys want them to put out there. And nobody's getting it. You still have motherfuckers talking about, you know, Trump, the pedophile, the rapist, good, bad. They sound so fucking stupid. And then we're talking about light-skinned folks. And then we got the other ones still crashing out with the goddamn purple, blue, and maroon hair. You can't make this shit up, bro. Still crashing out. I'm like, what the fuck got a hole in them? You know why? This is what they're doing. I research shit all day. Sometimes I let shit click. I'm not paying attention. I might be reading something or looking at a video, checking on my babe, whatever, you know. And this is what they're doing. Yeah. And then they take that and they go, oh, that ma! And then they're accomplishing not a goddamn thing. Other than looking like the worst garment that we're supposed to wear. Shit. They look so goddamn stupid. And now you got these fake half-ass American African motherfuckers. Grew up here, born in Germany, ex-military, joined the military. Everybody think when they join the Air Force, you're still the smartest motherfucker. Not. Anyway, when it comes to common sense and morals. Anyhow, they're running their mouths. And everything they're utilizing is us. What the fuck? To prove a point? To talk about fake blackness and never look at the accomplishments or the reason. And no, you got something that's pointing out the reason why. And I'm grateful for that. I saw a couple from TikTok. I was like, oh shit. Talking about, hey, not even Nigerians saying the reason why we can go over there is because these black Americans. The reason why we could do all this shit and what's happening over here is because of them black Americans. And they're very aware of who these fake ass Jews are. I got the full interview with my Idi Amin talking about the motherfucker. Shit. Motherfuckers. They're probably running through my phone now. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Dumb sons of bitches. They don't know when to leave shit alone. You know, when you get to a point and if everything's going the way you want, but you want more, something's really fucking wrong with you. It's not a dream. Their ideation is because they've done so much fucked up shit, and yet you still have the dumbass racists. Who are the real terrorists, y'all? The real terrorists are APAC, ADL. You know why they created the Anti-Defamation League, right? I got a video that talks about that. I'd rather you see it. I could go pull out a couple books, but I'd rather you see a motherfucker lay it down how they came to be. I might have put a video up. It's all fucking crazy. And now they're saying that AI might be blackmailing motherfuckers. Like, holy shit. And make it make sense, man. I mean, it might be a gimmick. I haven't bought it, but it's funny. I mean, shit. How do people become so fucking stupid? Now, ICE is running around fucking with Koreans who are actually getting ready to. They arrested a motherfucker who already got his plane ticket. And they are some of the dumbest motherfuckers. Now, ICE is the precursor to removing you into internment camps. And if they can't, with a certain military branches, a foreign motherfucker. I don't care. This is why I was looking, and people are talking about it. They're very hip. What's going on? A lot of motherfucking military personnel too. The motherfuckers starting to turn down shots and shit. You know, that's when they're going, what the fuck? What you try to shoot me up with? No, they making up lies. Were you in here? No, the UCMJ. You ain't got to do nothing immoral or unlawful. Your Constitution still stands because you're in the fucking military. That's what the fuck you're protecting. That's who you are. You're not some blind motherfucking rug rat like Henry Kissinger's a punk ass that ain't supposed to have been where he was, put there by the APAC, and people are starting to realize this shit. But they got a bunch of nasty perverted. You seen a lot of them officers, all right, wearing dog masks, butt plugs with lights and shit. Come on. Ain't nobody trying to listen to these motherfuckers. They walk around, got that Cary Grant chin. Yes. That all shows they're even worse than what people thought. And what's the first act they do? They get a dumb nigga with stars, 3-4 stars, AFRICOM. Well, we're going to do it with Trove, or, you know, the young brother over there, 27, 28 years old. Oh, what the fuck? We ain't with that shit. We don't want to hear what fucking fake-ass, goofy, fraudulent-ass, non-American Obama got to fucking say. Fuck that worthless nigga and John Kerry and all them sons of bitches. They're the plague, the parasites, the problem on our fucking land. Because you got a bunch of dumb Negroes who don't know no goddamn better. And there's always these goddamn dumbass sisters. Not all of them, but you see. I think that's why they censor a lot of this stuff so they can't come on, they can't see anything. Yeah, dumbasses ain't stopping nothing. It's still getting around. A lot of people hit me up all the time. Dog, I ain't know you would have felt that way. I don't feel that way. That's what the fuck I know. What you got to say about it? Oh, that's good. Got lime in there. I have this thing about me. Every time I see you know, when I'm over in Benson, every once in a while, it's like a lot of people. I don't like being around a lot of people. You always have this certain goofy individuals. They're old. They know not to open their fucking mouth, but they'll look. And I look at them like, and I do this. Ew, fuck you on my land for? They scurry right on. I do say shit, bro. I'm not here to prove I'm serious. Fuck you on my land. I had a Native American come over one day talking to me. And the first thing out of the ignorant dumbass mouth, you know, I know there's a lot of black mixed Native. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Ain't no black over here. What the fuck is a black? Well, I ain't mean no offense. I'm not offended. I'm just correcting your dumb ass. Because you know what the fuck, but hell, nigga, Russia and Alaska, the Alaska purchase from Russia, 55 miles away. Fuck you, we can do that in a rowboat, a kayak, nigga. Do you know who they left over here? And the motherfucking Zionists, the first thing they did, they started putting them in these goddamn little boarding schools and shit. Man, and they beating the fuck out of them to make, and look at all the bodies and bones they've been finding. Well, I said, man, next time you see me, if you ain't got your shit together, don't come and say a goddamn thing to me, young bro. Sound like a fucking retard. He had the right one that day. And you know, the Becker was standing around. I was waiting for one of them to say, yeah, I'm part Cherokee. I laughed my I was waiting, but I was like, what? I didn't know, you know, like, you don't know nothing. Shut up. Mind your manners and your business. All right? If you want to learn something, ask the appropriate question. Be careful of the question you ask. I mean, that's, you know, you have some people, they had a costume and they in this high school mannerism. I'd be wanting to just be like, and I don't, I'd be wanting to say something to them, fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? But now I'd be like, yeah, how long you been on the force? What you, yeah, really? Okay, yeah, I trained a bunch of cats to go on the force. And I ain't going no details. I'm fucking humbling that fucking goofy. I can't stand stupid fucking, we have, so far I met a few good guys over here. So, we go through Border Patrol whenever we go to Sierra Vista and stuff like that. We have to stop through there during the weekdays. It's like it's all good. I mean, I'm the type of individual, I can sit there and not say shit and just look at them. No expressions. You know, we need the ID. We need it. That's what they're pushing now. ID. Now they can condition you with that fake shit in Austria and Germany, right? They were just trying to catch these motherfuckers who have been doing shit behind the scene and see what y'all don't tell you about when the German war kicked off. They were behind like the ICC underground, shit like that, you know? They were fighting and blowing up shit and they were getting arms snuggled to them. You saw the movie Inglourious Bastards. That's who they were looking for. Those kind of fuck monkeys throwing a wrench and trying to fuck it up. Zionists, Bolsheviks, fake Jews. And they're never going to tell that part of the story. That's just now starting to come out. But what you don't know, there were Jews who didn't want to partake in the bullshit who fought on the side, regardless of what they may have done for the Third Reich. I hate that fucking term, but you know what I'm talking about. That came to be. I know people try to argue with me and show me videos in New York and all that, in New Amsterdam, right, and all that other shit. And I was like, no, man, those are fucking Zionists, bro. They were Christians in Germany's motherfucking part of their shit. They couldn't go back over there when shit kicked off. They were part of the dynamic of robbing our wealth, setting up shit, lynchings, and over there, these weren't the motherfuckers that Hitler had out there stopping the bullshit. I done showed y'all all the motherfuckers that fought for Germany. Shit. And there's always some fake ass Jew that was doing the racist dumb shit. Not the people. Them women love us. Fuck you talking about? Shit. It's like a lot of pale skinned women here love the fuck out of us. Shit. Before the motherfucking 30s, 40s, man, fucking incubator, baby. We was making them all natural. Like, what's the name? Tanking them said in motherfucking Matrix. Nah, here we make them all natural. Yeah, it wasn't no incubator shit. It was incubating in the goddamn gut. Making motherfuckers like WBA boys and all them other supermodels. Yeah, man, don't get it fucked up. Yeah. I've heard the stories about the pale skins married to melanated women, raping the daughters, the stepdaughters, and shit like that. Doing some nasty shit, raping the sons, the stepsons. I'm talking about some nasty shit. And our people want to side up here with all this fake blackness and all this out of culture shit and all this other stuff. Come on, man. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I'm putting out facts and I'm talking about things that may qualify on the other side, you know, like as far as what may be based on real history or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I hate what a racist has become and the fact that races exist, but they didn't become that way on their own. That's the, because I've seen so many who were racist and they're not. They're pale. They got beautiful sisters, Mexican, whatever the fuck, Chinese people they would have never been with, and they got beautiful families. They're at church with mixed churches, and they're really in it, you know. And You know, they let motherfuckers know, don't come over here fucking, you know, and they. But the system needs that dumb shit. They need that perversion. You dig what I'm saying? They need the fake history. They need people to be qualified in it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, the Selena Thumb? Hold on, I had a chat filter. You guys just popped up. My apologies. And green hair with rainbows. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh my God, I got you, right? Absolutely. I don't know. I guess everybody's, I guess it's Sunday. And I guess, hey, Kate, that was Olmec right there and Total Z. You got to go on Spotify, SoundCloud, even YouTube. But check out the music. The one with Olmec, that's called Claim. The ones with Total Z, I have to mention them when I'm listening to them. But I appreciate people who appreciate themselves and they appreciate truth. Well, what may be relevant to truth. I always say that if you need chaos, then there's something broken in you. If you need chaos, there's something that is absolutely not right with you, because it's not going to solve anything. And to fight a battle, you don't need chaos. You need morals. You need a truth. You know what I'm saying? You need something that's going to allow you to know that it's with real purpose. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, we dealing with a lot of retarded shit, y'all. A lot of retarded shit. And I can never, in no way, shape, or form, break anything down that goddamn stupid. I just can't. I can, to qualify their stupidity. Oh, Jesus. I read one of their Bibles and it literally tells you motherfuckers was dark skinned. Like, what the fuck? And then the other opposite is that, oh, Noah was an albino motherfucker. So what does that allude to? Well, Pelskins are albinos. Of course, they're lighter shade of wheat. But that's not what Noah was, because the nigga had a big ass afro in description in the original Algonquin fucking Bible. The nigga had a big ass fro. And the nigga grow a beard. That's not real African. Well, it must have been Arab. Nigga, if you built the ark out of gopher wood, the only place in history that gopher wood ever grew was here in fucking America. I do question, did they bring some of these motherfuckers from underground across the wall? Or was there history that was so eradicated that they took the seeds and everything and they had to bring them forth and they knew they had to control the narrative? You know what I mean? I always say question everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Nuremberg codes. Hell yeah. And I know a lot of people realize, okay, well, yeah, I'm part German. Absolutely. Yeah. I have no problem. You know? Costa Rican, Han Chinese. Han is not Chinese, but, you know, people qualify them together. But you got to remember that if you go back, 13 generations, how many grandparents? I mean, great 13, how many? People don't like the math, because to them, that math can't be math. It doesn't matter how much sense it makes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. It's pouring right there. It's like a straight damn rain coming, straight shot. And right there is like two places pouring like fucking crazy. And over here is one spot that's pouring right there. But back over there, it's like goddamn ocean of fucking rain. But you know what I'm saying? I hate how racism has fucked our country up. And that was the only way they could do what they're doing. With stupid ass Billy Bob Thornton, racist ass goofies. Sorry, Billy Bob Thornton. I know. He got what's the name, poo poo, whatever. But the reality is, it's the dumbest sons of bitches I've ever seen in my existence. The dumbest mofos I've ever seen are racists. And people who want to emulate something based on highly fucking weird and fake ass stories. And they never accomplish not a goddamn thing. Never accomplished nothing. How the fuck you don't accomplish shit? But the only thing you got to run with is racist identity fucking issues and so-called pale fragility. What all this dumb shit they coming out with right now? Like black fragility, white. Oh man, what the fuck? But there's a reason why everybody exists. There's a possibility, there's a chance that through everyone, all of you, you could change it. The only thing I'm absolutely sure is that I'll hold the image of the Irish Queen. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I mean, what do we do, right? What do? We stay away from that side. But we deal with it when it pops its head up. And you must, and I know a lot of you have a hard time, but y'all need to be training. Y'all really, really need to be training. I don't give a fuck if you only get down and do fucking 5 or 10 knee push-ups, motherfucker. You need to be training. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. I'm not big into prepping and all that shit yet. I'm very aware that you need to have a stockpile of shit. I mean, what's a house with 10 people armed with bullets and everything going to do? Fun switches with 1,000 people running down on you. Now you can lay a lot of motherfuckers out, make them back up, but then they're going to start thinking. They've criminalized themselves. They're going against the grain. Their objective is to take you the fuck out and take all your shit, hell, maybe and throw you on the Barbie. It's real stuff, man. And y'all, and people don't network, you know? None of you network. You don't network. And if you do, you make poor decisions because you were never equipped to make righteous decisions. Every one of your decisions would be based on the spell you're in. You know what I mean? Seriously. If anybody donated, I appreciate it. I didn't look. I'm not going to look. I'll probably look tomorrow evening or whatever. I hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's podcast. I hope it was, you know, we had a fun time, I think. I touched on a handful of subject matters. It could have been much broader and a lot more information. But I think these are good things to think about. I mean, look at this. And I have communication about it. I mean, look at how many people who served in this goddamn war they deported. Make that make fucking sense. Now everybody's going deport, but you ain't even got niggas together to move as fucking one. You still got a bunch of dumb motherfuckers that believe in video games and internet. You got a bunch of dumb motherfuckers that believe in Hollywood and the music industry, and they want to chase that. You got a lot of motherfuckers that stream and they further circumvent, making themselves dumber than fuck. You got a bunch of motherfuckers with broken families and gang members running around retarded as fuck. Nobody giving real guidance because big fat head niggas that probably like little boys' booties are the ones like Big U. He became a Muslim when he was locked up last time. You know what fucks me up? These goofy ass gangs talking about check-in. Nigga, you got a medical plan or something? What the fuck? You gonna give me a top seat, millions, you know, $20-30 million in a movie deal? Who the fuck needs to check in with a motherfucker? Somebody could do something to you. Nigga, you can go to jail and get the death penalty too. So, and what, motherfucker? Well, let's get it to cracking then. You got a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. We got a bunch of dumb motherfuckers that like dollars. And they ain't got E and the L and, you know, A in front of their names, you know, lawyer, attorney, esquire. What the fuck is you saying? Hey, niece, what's up? This is a reality, and people need a gut check. Like, who the fuck? I wish I was out there rapping and doing comedy and motherfucker talking about, you need to check in. Man, if you don't put 2 bullets in this nigga's head right now, and anyone else come along, so I'm gonna check in. What? I got luggage, motherfucker. You need to go down back and pull that and put it up in my hotel, motherfucker. You know, only one there in jail because, you know, he came with a bunch of Crips. MC Hunter. You don't need fucking Crips. And there's always certain individuals that are in that certain, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Drill music fucked up a lot of people, y'all. That goddamn drill music fucked up a lot of individuals. And so you got these goof niggas running around like the cartel members, like doing some foul shit. But everyone is capable of that shit. That's what we don't need to be there unless we need to be there. You dig what I'm saying? Things are speeding up now. Don't get it fucked up. Things are speeding up. And you have individuals, because of certain individuals, that believe in what they're doing. Remember one time I was asked on the res, can you blame racists sometimes? I mean, and what do you mean? And how is that? Well, you know, they built the grid. They ain't built shit. Yeah, they put up some structures and shit like that, fucking up the grid, fucking up the harmonic balance and the frequency. Chopped down and killed a lot of shit. They got the bees acting fucking crazy and animals, right? Putting their poisons all over the fucking place with their worthless ass scientists in certain places, whether it be Yale, Harvard, and other little hidden little gems running around. And ain't nobody doing a goddamn thing about it. But sitting out there, yo, what you got, cuz? Worried about taking from a nigga that has struggled to get where he at because you don't want to struggle because you're a sorry motherfucker? Could that be inverted racism? People who hate their own, like that one goofy ass Texas nigga sheriff in Texas, right? The one who hated brothers and was Mexican pale skins. They sitting there with all that goofy shit. You get them niggas fucking with innocent people to fleece their pockets. Wells ain't singing no more. Find out. Yeah, institutional mentality, absolutely. They're in prison and don't know it, you know. Umar, motherfucker, he quick to get over there in Norton, New Jersey, and motherfuckers ain't trying to hear what he got to say. They want to hear what Jah Brickz and other brothers, you know, knowing that we of this land, Yaki and all them other individuals. We even had a goofy nigga saying Yaki was a fucking female. I am so tired of these goofy niggas who don't know body dysmorphia and changing of certain things. There are certain things you can't change. Size of a nigga's head and the shoulder width. A woman's head and her shoulder width. Woman's head is bigger than her shoulder. A man, we can fit our head in the shoulder. Why you think Michael Obama, Michelle, whatever the fuck you want to call it, walk around looking like a full-blown linebacker? Stronger than that nigga Obama. Like, come on, man. Hey, you don't even see them together. Like, what the fuck is really going on? This nigga's been played and they don't give a fuck. It's a different lifestyle. Y'all don't know nothing about that lifestyle, man. Y'all don't know the first thing about that lifestyle. They fuck a whole lot of them motherfuckers up, man. They believe in that shit. Yeah, man. I thought I closed this shit. Okay, there we go. It was my anti-collision gap adjust. What the fuck? My apologies. Alright. Alright. But yeah, it's getting cool in this bitch. But yeah, you know, I mean, there's so many things out there. And look, I know some of you it's rough. You know, I was reading the lynching book, and I still want to read it, right? Some of it, but there's a lot of horrendous stuff up in there. A lot of horrendous shit up in there, right? And there's other stuff too. I have postcards. I can't put them up here because they'd be redacted or blind, censored. Man. For those of you who have never seen what they done to these innocent brothers and sisters, it took me some years to get to the point where I didn't want to feel like I wanted to act out, like get a couple of them and fuck them real bad. But you've got people who've seen that stuff, and they got these dumb, like I heard them motherfuckers in Cincinnati, those are Russians. What the maybe they're Jews or Russian speaking, attempting to create some instability. Well, they got their ass handed to them, coming with that psyop bullshit. They got motherfucking muds. They got motherfucking mud skipper stump, mud skipper. But yeah, anyway, they got their ass handed to them, and rightfully goddamn so. Rightfully goddamn so. I don't know who's got them motherfuckers hyped up believing they could do this shit. Well, we know who, right? And it's okay, but they want to censor you, stop this, that, and the other, and all this other dumb shit while they're pushing that shit, while they're attempting to control the level of chaos. Like, you're supposed to go, okay, I'm all right. They get to come to the barbecue. First of all, we never had an issue. It ain't us having all this hate. You got a bunch of motherfuckers called the prison. And look at when they beat that young man who shot the guy in the head in the bodega, right? They beat that motherfucker to death. And that's what they usually do when they check a motherfucker. So that's saying that the feds ain't doing their goddamn job. That means the FBI is full of shit. Like, you don't need a lot of research to investigate shit like this. I remember when they were shutting down precincts and stuff. Why? Because the fucking worthless ass, sorry, racist ass, dumb ass cops got beyond their reach. Serpico played a part, but there were a whole lot of other factors. George Lucas. I mean, look at how many motherfuckers they brought down. Dirty motherfuckers committing suicide and shit. Like, if you got to get to a point where you want to do dumb shit and then you got caught, like, come on, man. And I know there's good guys in the FBI and good girls. I know it. But you have the secret motherfuckers running around too. You know what I mean? Obama was that girl. Yeah, he probably is. Anytime I see anybody cross their legs like that, I'm like, you ain't got no sand, huh, nigga? You ain't got no balls axe. Man, where's your balls axe, man? Cross your leg like that. I'll be getting up like somebody kicked me. Oh, shit. Hell no. But I'm starting to see these ritual videos with these homosexual niggas or whatever you want to call them sitting on the side of like Bokeem Woodard and Cuba Gooding Jr. And they're sitting in these goddamn chairs and the motherfuckers interview them always looking down and up. And they got to put on their best act and they got to keep their legs extra wide the fuck open. That's ritualistic shit. That's that shit. How do niggas get so comfortable that they got, like, I mean, Bokeem Woodard, he got that punk rock group, right? Like, and he got his wife and his children. Like, you willing to humiliate yourself with doing that dumb shit. Like, that's all right. Like, we don't know what the fuck we're looking at. Oh, it's a rich lifestyle and it's what happens and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? No, man, we ain't feeling that shit. And we looking and we see it for what the fuck it is. Everybody does. This is how crazy they are. You know what I mean? Damn, why am I right front tire 24 PSI? What the fuck? Anyway, I got some air in that bitch. But I mean, come on, y'all. This shit is crazy. We can't just ham on certain individuals because we don't like them. I mean, I get it, but it ain't gonna solve shit. It'll have the semi good guys who are on the side going, wait. They could change. I think that's very possible with a lot of individuals. But with these dumb peckerwood racist motherfuckers, these crackers, the ones that are real bad, I explained about what a redneck was. The stupid motherfucker had no clue because they weren't really a redneck. That's been a label given to them for Hollywood, you know, Trailer Park Boy, you know, the dumbass shit. They don't know it has nothing to do with skin color. Remember I told you I saw that guy walking with his girlfriend? He had redneck on his shirt, right? You know, with cowboy boots on. I was like, I asked him, what do you think? What is what is a redneck? What does it mean? And you know, he's looking at his skin like he's being smart. I said, it ain't got a goddamn thing to do with that. I says, you know what? When you start taking on the monikers, because you got a bunch of dumb racists and goofy ass people doing it, this is stuff I didn't invention. I says, you gotta research shit. Like the information's still there. Like go and research the original rednecks. How the fuck we gotta take something? If we want to take something, nobody'd have nothing. We want to take our shit back, telephone, they wouldn't have a goddamn thing. Remember I told you that line? Remember they always show you in the 50s and the 60s, motherfucking operators putting them lines in the holes? We invented that shit. Yeah, you remember that shit? They're sitting there like they fucking nurses, right? All white on with their little thing. And the little thing, we got you right. How about them little air chutes? They used to deliver mail to the Waldorf Astoria and all those places, Tartarian building, right? Macy's and Sears, those are Tartarian buildings that they turned down or reshaped and remodeled. They used to have frequencies and all that. We used to go on the bottom of them shits in the basements, big as fuck. And we used to be down there walking like, holy shit. And Newark and places like that, New York, we used to be like, oh shit. People don't know nothing about this shit. We go out a door that's underground, and there's these stores that still got this like 1920 and 30 vintage fucking weird clothes with a fucking 1920 40 Ford, you know, that we built, you know, sitting there with the lamps and some hung lights for whatever the fuck they doing down there. And we walking around this motherfucker like, nigga. This is the, and they can always go further down. What, nigga? I'm not going no further down, nigga. We got rats down here big as motherfucking pit bulls. I'm up out of here. It's all good. I love it. Y'all know Tartary hat. Boom, ha, ha. But you got these racists who don't know shit. And they learn this shit from us. And they deny that because I'm going to speak up and say, and when they were talking about Tartary, it's like they eradicated the fact that we existed. They made up new pictures and shit, put all these goofy looking motherfuckers. Come on, man. Because they had to push their Victorian gender and this, that, taking the Purys map. You see the original one, they done fucked that all up. That's all these some bitches know. And got the whole world convinced that we stupid and they ain't smart. You can't make this shit up, man. My two sounds. The Wells ain't singing anymore. Yo, you heard about that? The Wells ain't singing? What the fuck? Queen Khalifa the Griffin. Yeah, I don't have my tablet in here. I'll definitely look it up. I'm gonna look it up and I might put together a little something. I've been hearing a lot of weird shit, bro. I told y'all about the sunflowers, man. Somebody said, oh, my shit facing it. And then it came back later, the next day. Yeah, man, it's weird. They weren't facing the sun today. And that bitch was out. And I was like, okay, I thought you said it was facing it. And what do you say to that? And these rains, man, there's something with this shit, man. Oh, you can't see it. Just see the side of this fucker's house. Yeah, it's raining right there over Cochise would be considered the palace where you had a palace, I guess, whatever. Isn't that funny? Cochise Mountain. They say he went to his palace to hide. They couldn't find him, and then when he passed away, they buried him in a secret space. No one can get to him. Palace. Didn't say castle, nothing like that. Cochise Mountain, right? Went palace. That's what the fuck it said. Can't make this shit up. And then they're going to want people to believe it was some fucking Mongol. Cochise. We the only ones that got people named Cochise, bro. And some Latinos, right? Well, Latin speaking, melanated. I went to school with a cat named Cochise. Dead ass. We even had a store, Cochise Corner. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Then they got that goofy ass picture knowing good and goddamn well they got a real picture of what Pocahontas looked like. But you got Pocahontas black neighborhood, town, blah, blah, blah. And for the last 4 or 5 years, they've been changing all the Negro Head Trail, all that mountain. They've been changing it. Because it shows you that the Negro is right here. The African is not a Negro, people. It's not the same motherfucker. Racism, there are motherfuckers that go on Wikipedia and they're changing shit. Dumbass racists, as if like they're doing a service, a good thing. They're doing a disservice. That's how stupid they are. You know? Tecumseh, Tecumseh, yeah. Magically appeared in Europe in the so-called 1300s. Look at that. You know? Racism is the bottom feeders. Like those motherfuckers ain't shit. We was good enough though, we can have guns. We're going to have training. And they take the first motherfucking amendment, right? Freedom of speech. And they think that it applies to racist hate shit. It was never meant for that. It's be against government to speak up about things that your government ain't supposed to be fucking doing. That's what the fuck the First Amendment was for. You will not silence us and we will be safe in our properties because you will not retaliate. And you got these goofy ass police officers on no law the fucking first running around committing the most heinous, dumbest crimes because you got some fake ass judge somebody got quality immunity. They do not have quality immunity. That's why I say every time all this shit get paid, go after that goddamn trust. Go after the police benevolent. Go after the shit that need to be taken from their ass. Or if you're tired, fight the fuck back. Act like you got a pair so they can bring in the National Guard that's got a bunch of your young ones and people who are tired of racists in the first fucking place. Because they're allowing these stupid motherfuckers to do what they're doing so they can bring in a foreign occupation. Because you motherfuckers don't know how to get together and train together to be upright and righteous, but you like to be divided. I got this, you ain't got it, I'm comfortable. Well, when the bombs started and the mortars started falling and all that, you was holding on being greedy and they decided to lock you out. Now you can't touch your little $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, right? And you sitting there looking like a retard. Oh, I should have did this. I might have changed it. I should have did this. I could have helped out here. I could have done, but you decided to be greedy like it was going to work out. Now you got to worry about who the fuck coming to your house. When you ain't nowhere prepared to deal with it, you might as well just open the door and lay the fuck down. You'll see. That's just going to happen. It's going to happen. Racism has fucked this country up. It fucked the world up. You know how many brothers I know who fought in that 20-year bullshit war who heard some of these dumbass, goofy Alabama and, out of Kentucky ass, goofy motherfucking racists talking about the Arabs. I don't use this word, but these are sand niggas over here and they got dumb niggas sitting there with them. Yeah, saying sound like fucking retards. When I was hearing that from guys, I was like, what? Yeah, man. Boy, man, that's a weird motherfucker, man. He was in. I was like, man, I don't want to hear no more, bro. I don't want to hear no more about retarded ass motherfucking Negro. I don't give a fuck if he ain't even from here and he claiming to be Negro. All right? I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? Don't want to hear it. Last thing I want to hear is about one of them retarded motherfuckers, man. They're meaningless, spineless. You know what I'm saying? It's like homie right here. He think everything's cool. Like, I'm not gonna watch the live. I'm just gonna, because they convinced me. They're going, motherfucker, we don't recognize these motherfuckers. It don't matter what the fuck this motherfucking goofy think, because I know things. I don't give a fuck if they watching. I know things. I said something to make a motherfucker think like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. Nigga, but this is the insatiable appetite of foolish motherfuckers. You take somebody and you make them from childhood, you make them believe something, they're gonna run with it. They're not gonna research anything. They're stupid. They feel like, oh, I don't give a fuck about your fiat, nigga, and we ain't gonna be no long standing. I'm gonna drop a motherfucking grenade and that's it. You're gonna hear it, you're gonna be like, oh wow, oh, we ain't know nothing about that. Oh, we ain't know nothing about that. But you still want to prolong shit, all right? So you can be right back where they was, trying to fake make everything all right. It'll never be all right. We're beyond that now. It could be, but people making bad decisions and bad choices. You know, motherfuckers don't know how to act like men. You know, they want to hide the fact that they're like probably a dildo or whatever the hell it may be. Yeah. You know, I guess I still got a little comedy in me, but yeah. I got people hit me up, let me know about stuff. You know? Seeing so-and-so party, you know if they're motherfucking. Let me see what I can find out for you, Red. Okay. It ain't like a motherfucker running around the Mississippi trying to stop a lynching. You know, standing up for a motherfucker that didn't do nothing. Shawshank Redemption shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like a motherfucker. No. You got greedy, no good, slandering, dumb motherfuckers who are running with a program, and they really think that motherfucker's supposed to work every goddamn time. Okay. Racism. The level of it is, the indoctrination, it is so putrid, so stank, so fucking ridiculously. Then when you talking about, I remember I was on the res and because you know a lot of health shit, and one day some shit popped up at Soylent Green. I said, "What the fuck is this?" So you know me, I had to go to Flagstaff, I had to run around different places, go to Las Vegas, and I found the shit. I was like, "This shit is real." Motherfuckers weren't even thinking about it. It was sitting there. I said, "Holy shit!" I said, "Hey, I put up the post showing Soylent Green. What's that? You ever watch Charlton Heston? Soylent Green or Mega Man or this, that, and other?" No, man. Well, you can probably look it on YouTube, motherfucker. Go pull it up and watch the shit. Oh shit! And they're selling that shit, man. This is a big game, and it's not inclusive to every fucking body in the gang of the game. Like there's some what's the name of that trucking company that was carrying that sludge, like body parts or animal parts. They were trying to say that shit pouring out of it, gas, no, whatever, all that was trying to say was animals. Why the fuck are they liquefied? Isn't that something they've been talking about for the last 4 or 5 years? I never heard about them liquefying no motherfucking cattle and shit. I know they got the propensity to burn up the good shit that don't have that goddamn all the designer drugs in as the shit that they has. graphene and whatever the fuck else. You know what I mean? I still, you got countries where they're tearing down them goddamn 5G towers. But in America, no. In so-called America. This is some crazy shit. This is some real crazy shit, y'all. It's so crazy shit. Like, what the fuck? You remember doing the fake demo, right? This is what showed me that racism was stupid, because they don't give a fuck who they killing. They had that goofy ass motherfucking congressman sitting up there eating the motherfucking McDonald's French fries. That shit's cooked in seed oil, y'all. One fry is equivalent to one cigarette, motherfuckers. I'm telling you, you can never pay me to eat no French fries. No fucking. You look at the shit it's selling in the goddamn store in the frozen section. That's some nasty shit. Cottonseed oil, oil. They got not one soybean oil. They got like 3, 4 of it. Like they saying, yeah, we're gonna put that plaque in you. You're gonna eat it because we got the shit in there to make you motherfucking addicted. You're gonna keep eating them honey buns and them Twinkies and them Suzy Q's and the ring dings and them ho-hos and all the other shit. Why? Because you fucking too stupid to know to stop. It ain't about racism, because they eating the garbage too. Besides Budweiser, that is pretty much donkey fucking piss. It's some fucked up shit, y'all. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up, man. I mean, oh man, I gotta write some jokes on that shit, man. I gotta put together a few good jokes, man. I gotta put my thinking cap on and write some good ones, man. I mean, shit, that's gonna take some work. You know what I'm saying? Euro trip. They show like, yeah, racism equals divide and conquer. Exactly. Divide and conquer. Yeah. Well, anyway, I just wanted to drop that shit, man. And the rain, it's still a big part right there. I hope it don't come over. Oh, it's building up like a goddamn big ass UFO. But anyway, I need to run in town right quick, guys. And we can talk about it. We can talk about this in a podcast. I want to talk about the things that got people all divided, except for there's other things, a plethora. And what can we do to change it? You know what I'm saying? What can we do to change it? I mean, we allow fake ass leaders to falsely make people believe that it was changing it. And you have false ass media, and this that talking about, oh, it's not what it was, the percentage rates, all bullshit. What can be said without all the crazy drama and all that the heartfelt, hateful shit? I was just being comical, and I feel strong that, you know, racism is a dumb fucking thing. Racists are stupid. I've had people say, "You get a pass. You brought German. We know what's going on. It's like hell." Blah blah blah. I'm like, nigga, you don't know the first thing about what the fuck you talking about. You talking about what the Zionists created compared to the truth of it. Like, you don't have a fucking clue. And that's why I laugh so hard sometimes, you know? How do you know? I usually don't say nothing, you know? I was like, yeah, well, I throw that reason out and they go, oh shit, oh yeah? I'm like, yeah, I was made to know, man. I got a daughter. She's rich. She just likes working. I don't know what this fucking thing with you women pushing out work age all over 65 to damn near 150 years old. I'm like, girl, you don't gotta work no more. Baby girl, stop. Nah, I like what I do. Huh? Ain't gotta convince me. You know, take pediatrician type shit, you know? Health shit. Yeah. Ain't that funny? All my daughters are taller than me except for my daughter Jael. They're all 6 foot and over. I'm like, what the fuck? Even their mammies, well, it's in my genes. Their mammies weren't tall at all, man. They shorter than me. So, you know what I mean? Like, and none of them got them jabs because I made sure. Jael and them, they got it because, you know, James and Jael, they got it. But the other three, they ain't got shot up with shit. And all their religion was Jewish, per se. They're adamant about about the Torah, Maccabees, all that stuff. They're adamant. The oldest one, she reads Enoch. She reads all that, man. She's even though she was a hand, foot, and booty model. I mean, you can get rich if your shit's perfect. But yeah, and they respect all other walks, man. But they don't play with the government. They don't, fiat, do what they got to do, and keep a low profile. That's all I can say to that. When they see the videos and see me, like, yo, Dad, you ain't got to struggle. I'm not struggling. That's some big. I'm not struggling. I'll tell you, I ain't got money. I'll send you like $50. No. And they think it's ego, and no, it's morals, man. It don't rule me. I said, there's enough people out there to respect me. They can assist. If I really, really needed something, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing here. I'd be like, fuck it. I'd build a fucking. I go to the highest mountain that's not by no fault. There ain't no sump under it, and build a goddamn big ass into the mountain, deep. And I'd be like, I wouldn't be wasting my time. I'd be watching everything blow up and implode and whatever may happen. I can't see that part. I just see chaos. I see chaos in my dreams, and just watch it until it catches up or it don't. It passes, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah, but no, I'm not doing it. I told them to do it, and they're like, well, one, but who's going to do it? But the other ones, no. All right. But anyway, I appreciate it, guys. What's that? Oh, Mac, you said, OnlyFans? What's that? OF? What's that? Well, anyway, I appreciate y'all. Excuse me, I might have said wrong. You know what this Shannon, that motherfucker that has the big show that had, what's the name on Cat Williams? I thought they was talking about that, man. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that goofy motherfucker, man. Fuck that goofy person. I already went off on him, man. One person shit. 50 years old trying to act like a motherfucking youngling. What the fuck is that all about? Niggas got to get their shit together, man. For real. Ain't nothing wrong with having a young heart, you know what I'm saying? But that money fucks you. Just lost 50 million like that, nigga. Settle. I mean, what kind of punani is that you got to pay a motherfucker when you can have it? Tell them, what kind of abuse is it? And it's all words, and you grab a throat and that's what the weird motherfuckers doing. The rich, when that so-called rich come out, they do some weird shit. They think they can get away with everything. I don't know. But that'd be a whole nother topic. Hey, look, man, I appreciate those who came through and everybody, commenting and stuff like that. Share it. I appreciate it if you share it, guys. And I really throw something that may grab somebody and say, hey, look, man, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? I never sit down and put all, certain things I have information. But stuff like this, man, it's just, we shouldn't see this goofy shit. It's the dumbest shit, bro. And it's by generations that this, what the fuck, Everybody plays their part. And they play their role, man. So remember that, to each their own, right? Some stupid shit, man. God damn, some stupid shit. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, right? I was asking the Celine a question and left out the word okay. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? OnlyFans on this motherfucker. I get on there and just keep my body out and just shake my tallywhacker in a circle. I'm just playing. That's nasty. Anyway, I appreciate y'all, my sisters and my brothers. And I'll see you guys. Yeah, y'all be over there talking about shit. No. I gotta see this shit. What the fuck? Anyway. You can say what you want. Fuck OnlyFans. Put that shit in my goddamn Cashapp so I can use that shit, further this shit, and get it done. Appreciate y'all. See y'all later. I'm retarded, man. I know it.